Train through your ear. What you gonna do now? What you gonna say when they take your boys bones away? When they take your boys' bones away. Teaching us lies, preaching us fear. Oh, my child said the end is near. Now, widows, don't you cry. 'Cause all God's children one day gotta die. Well, they one day gotta die. Everybody's chasing American dreams, soaked in blood and kerosene. Hoping on a fire, waiting on a spark, hoping nobody gonna blow them all apart. All I ask and all I crave is alone to walk till the noise of grave. But in the end we'll separate, rags we wear.
Okay guys, we are live, and let us know. You can see us and hear us. I think that we are connected because I can see a few of you guys chatting already. And Chris Polly, it's good to see you. And Eugene, sorry, the chat bar is kind of small, so I can't really read it, but I think, yeah, Eugene.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right, guys, so you can open us up as soon as someone kind of says that they can see us and hear us. Chad and Brandy, see us and hear us. Good deal. Everything works this time.
Nancy.
Yes. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, Nancy, good to see you. Mike Moore, good to see you, West Virginia. Snowyak. Maybe that's how you say it. Snowyak.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Maybe you're saying yes, yes to hear and seeing us. Maybe that's not how you pronounce your name, but I think it is. Molly, applesauce. Good to see you. I absolutely love all the cards that you send me. I think I sent you a voice video,
text.
I think,
Voice text.
maybe last week when we got home and I caught up on all of our mail. But I really appreciate all of your cards. Rebecca and Jeff, good to see you guys.
Hey, guys.
All right, so yeah, if you are tuning in for the first time, maybe you saw the heading of this because it is the Sturgis Buffalo Chip raffle giveaway tonight. But if you haven't caught us before, you don't know what our channel is about. Take it away.
Yeah,
Drum roll.
So, I'm TJ and this is Stephanie, and together we are the Ornery One, and you're watching our YouTube live tonight at 7 o'clock. We try to go every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock where we're at in the country. In the last few months, if you've been paying attention or been watching, or maybe you're just catching up or catching us, we've been grappling with Steph's heart failure, due with medication and insurance and living life, and just learning a lot of stuff and having so much support from our community, which we say the motorcycle community, but let's be honest, it's a community of just all of us, normal day, everyday people that have been so good to you and I to give us such a helping hand. We are a 501(c), and we did that in the past because we had help years ago, 2013, when Steph had a 50-50 chance of making it to emergency brain surgery, and we had people help us. There's probably people in here right now that's helped us then. And then as we did that, we started becoming more aware of what we wanted to do with the passion in our life. We started doing our motorcycle stuff and traveling and living and experience life to the fullest, to the best that we can and how we want to. And we've done multiple 13, 14 pay it forwards. You can go on our library down through there and check those out. So
on our website.
On our website too. And you can see what we've done to give people a hand up. A lot of times we just rode into a community, found those people that needed a hand up, created a pay it forward for them, and try to raise money and awareness for the situation that they were going through or in life.
And we couldn't do any of those without the help of you guys.
No.
So we appreciate that so much. And we want you guys to be involved just as much as we want to be involved. And yeah, show everyone that, you know,
and we'll make no
bikers
joke.
aren't all big and
Right.
rough.
We're not going to talk about that.
They're all ornery, though.
Another thing too would be very clear how we make a portion of our money too is off YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for being so good to us. You guys supporting us. called Ornery members. You can become an Ornery member if you don't know. You can. And then also we have some wonderful sponsors that you'll see popping up down below. If you're doing that tonight, I don't know.
I'm not.
You're not. Legends
Sorry.
Suspension. There's Legends.
Yeah,
Buffalo
so the
Chill.
TV there is
But that's stuff that we
flashing.
have up for a raffle.
Yes, the TV is flashing through some of the giveaways that we have on our website for raffling off to help not only our pay it forwards, but right now the condition that I'm going through with medicine and insurance and all that crap. But soon we'll be just focusing on pay it forwards.
And it's been hard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. We probably don't post as much as we used to. I know I had somebody down Daytona say, well, you're not posting as much. Well, we're working as hard or harder and doing the very best we can. Now, everything that we're doing right now is that we're raffling off goes towards Steph. We still have a lot of unanswered questions. She went to the hospital today to do some
Like a mammogram and ultrasound follow-up from 6 months ago.
because we did find a place in her right breast. We'll talk about that in a minute. And also we'll be down at Little Rock Heart Hospital this Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll be
8 a.m.
there. We honestly put off some of her appointments to run down to Daytona for Daytona Bike Week, and we really enjoyed that. A lot of us talk a lot once you go into Medicaid or you get sick, right? You start trying to figure out what it is, and then you feel like you're at the doctor every other day. And we're running hard, and at this time of year, we couldn't do this without you guys, because what you guys have done is to allow us to continuously live like we do, but not have to worry about so much of not having the insurance. You guys did a pay it forward for us, and we have lived off that, and we are living off that right now. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for rallying around stuff. And we're far from done getting the answers that we need for stuff. Still, we're not sure about the ablation. We're dealing with the medication right now, hoping the medication can curb that, but everybody's different. So we're just holding on by everything that we have right now, and plus trying to live and enjoy life. And I'll be honest, as the caregiver and the one that's dealing with everything, it's easy to get depressed and it's easy to go dark. So, there's a lot more going into this stuff than just physical stuff. It's mental as well. So it's very important for us to get out. I know this Daytona was totally different. We didn't even go on Main Street. That is unheard of for the Ornery One and the Honor Scroll. We're always at the place. This year's different, and we experienced a lot of different things on this rally. But Daytona Bike Week was a blast. We want to say thanks to the Cabbage Patch for letting us crash there and take care of us while we were there. Also, the Sons of Speed, thanks for letting us be part of your event and putting us up in the middle of the track, which is pretty amazing. I want to say thanks to Custom Dynamics, Chromeworks, all the crew there. Thank you guys so much. Legends Suspension, KST, thank you guys so very much for being so sweet to us. Memphis Shades, thank you guys so much. We've got these wonderful sponsors doing great things for us and taking care of us. So when we mention and we talk about the products that we run and what we stand behind, it's a lot more than just a product. They truly are a family.
All right. Nancy, you said it's all the audio, not just your audio. So we may just have to both talk extra loud. I'm not for sure why the audio is not. If I tried this, hold on. If I tried this, does it improve the audio? Talking normal with our mics. I turned that one on also. And we are live streaming on Facebook and YouTube both. So shout out to all you guys on Facebook that's watching us.
And we're watching this, if you guys were wondering, if I can get it in the screen. So this tells us if our mics are working, and it shows that they are.
Yeah, the mic's here,
up.
but then this is the computer
Yeah.
audio. All right, so yeah, you can just wear it normally. I think we can just keep on rolling. It may just be, yeah, she said it did improve, so, okay.
You know how that is. Y'all know.
We are always struggling with
with
either.
audio, man, or streaming.
Yeah, internet is always a thing. Even though we're into 2025, sometimes Wi-Fi
Sucks.
So, All right, yeah, a lot of you guys are saying sounds good, so that is awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right, so yeah, we just got back from Daytona. That was like the first rally that always kicks off our riding season, but like you said, it was a little bit different, but it was still fun, and it was things that we had never done before. One being never going to Main Street the entire rally, but the other one was Sons of Speed. We plan on going to the Sons of Speed event that they're hosting in Tennessee, which is after Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. And by the way, we have raffle tickets for that event on our website also that you can buy a chance for. Right after Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival is the Sons of Speed, and I believe it is May 24th. So Tennessee, I think, is the third weekend of May, and that is like a few days after the event ends, or that next weekend, I believe it is.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy too, because I've got these, and I'm not gonna. They're vintage bikes, but they have a cutoff of what year it is, and I'm not even gonna try to be smart.
Yeah, it has to be pre-1950s.
Really badass. So.
No brakes, no clutch basket.
Some of them, you know. Isn't that right?
Oh, I did. I thought all of them. I thought, and it has different classes.
Some I know, like that board track or something. They don't have clutch, or I don't know. We need to learn more.
Check it out. It's just really cool.
We know Weems ran without anything the other day. Nothing seemed to go right for him until it did. Yep. We had, you can go on his channel too, and he made a cool video. Mm-hmm. That's just pretty neat. Of course, we're in it. And we truly did have a good time there. We want to thank them.
I'm still finishing up our video.
No, that's okay. Weems knocked his out like 2 days.
I know, little fucker. I'm just joking.
The dude's just, he's a machine.
And his whole family is so freaking nice. We love them to death, and it was amazing to be able to spend 3 or 4 days there, however long it was, hanging out with him and just kind of being his side hand, whatever he needed to. Although he had a great team, his brother's always there. Nancy, we missed you, but it was a great time, and it was a cool experience to see it from the pits. Also, I've watched it online, and I've seen their their platforms and everything, but it was one being neat to be there live, and then another was being able to see it from the pits. So it was pretty cool. It was really cool. I'm very thankful that we had the chance to do that.
Yeah, and this one should be pretty amazing too. The next big rally we'll be doing is Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. We do have Spring Fling coming up here in Arkansas, in Eureka, pretty quick.
Yes, and Wayne, you had asked if we were going to be camping at the farm for Spring Fling. So I'm not going to go into great details about Spring Fling because I don't think we're exactly ready yet. But when we are ready, I'm going to let TJ talk about that maybe in the next week. But
I believe talk about it so bad.
I believe we will be camping at the farm, but there's going to be a couple of events that we've never done before, and it's exciting. So
this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something out of the box. Not really out of the box, but it is going to be out of the box, and it may go over with some, and it may not with others. I'm just going to be very clear. I'll be very open about it, and we are supporting some great people that have supported us from the very beginning. You guys have all rallied around Steph, and these people have rallied around us. So I am trying my damnedest to put something together in Eureka Springs that has nothing to do with anything but good people.
Yes.
And a good vibe. And a good place with good food and beer and music.
And entertainment. And best of all, motorcycles.
And motorcycles. So if we do have a ride scheduled, we'll be at Picture Harley Davidson. We'll be at the Rainwater Holt Sexton tent. They sponsor it. That's our lawyers. So we are going to be there.
And I think that Bama had asked when the poker run is, and it's not a poker run. It's going to be a shakedown run.
It's a shakedown run. Earlier, people had talked about doing a poker run for you.
Oh, gotcha.
But that's kind of out of our.
Sorry.
That's not in our hands. That's in someone else's hands. So, and it's hard to put everything together. I get it. So with us and what we're doing now, this is what I'm aiming on. So don't hold me to it because everything's not in my hands.
Are you going to tell them now?
Well, I'm going to tell them about the damn chopper.
No, the other thing. Okay.
No.
All right.
I'm excited about the chopper. It should be up and ready to rip. I have heard a video of it running, and it's a thumper. And that's all to do with Steph. So I don't know what's going to happen. I know that we're back, and this week we have to do some catch up. The next week I'm going to be pushing really, really hard. We are going to do the ride. We have it scheduled there, the shakedown run. So my goal is you guys are going to be able to run with me, ride with me as I do the shakedown run. So I may get on it and bust around the block a little bit. There's no doubt. But you know, there at Rogers, it's not no place to open it up or really got to ride until you get out. So you guys are going to be able to ride with me as we go over to Eureka Springs. And right there is where I'll stop talking because I'm going to take you to a place that's cool. And we've been there many, many times.
Yes.
And they're working on some stuff too. And we're working on even some bigger stuff. And I don't know if it'll pan out. I just don't know. Because it all came to us like last Thursday or last Friday.
Yes, and it excited us. It put a fire under our ass, and we're really wanting to see this happen. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So we will,
It'll be
talk
different.
about that stuff soon, maybe in a week. All right, so the other stuff that's coming up, we talked about Tennessee. We're going to be there in Tennessee for a motorcycle music revival. We've got Spring Fling coming up. There's a couple of other shows around and about kind of in the Texas area that we kind of talked about. I don't know if that's going to happen with our schedule.
I'd like to go to
notice.
Fandango, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it.
Yeah. And like there's the Nitty Gritty Chopper City
When's
show. I think last weekend was the Prowl. And then, Fandango. And then someone else had talked about Leesburg, which that I think just happened, to be honest. And then Laconia. I don't know about Laconia. That is in June, the beginning of June. But there's a lot of fun stuff out there. But
so we get invited to a lot of things. I mean, and the thing of it is, you just can't go to all of them, and we're committed to a lot to us already a lot. But within the chopper stuff, with getting Maxwell House is going to change some stuff because now that we're in Yazzie, short bus, we got that little trailer. I can ride the road glide, throw the chopper in there and some mini bikes. And she can drive. If we can get her up to where we're okay with her driving and being able, we may have to do some short days.
I mean, I'm driving. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm driving, around town and stuff like that. But the bus and pulling the trailer and stuff like that. I think you're just being overprotective.
Yeah. But anyway, that's my call.
Yeah.
You're going to see us do more. I got some ideas. I'm excited. It's hard to be excited, though, when you went to all this shit this fall and then the spring's coming on. And listen, we've got personal lives, too. So we got a lot of shit going on to the side that nobody knows about, just like you do. So we're holding on, and it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be different. The bus did great. I think we're going to have to put some front brakes on it. Mm-hmm. They're starting to squeak pretty bad coming in. That's something that's got to be done. They changed the oil on that. I got to get done with the black water tank so we can actually have a toilet. I don't know about the gray water because I don't even know where the gray water is going to fit. I need to build some shelves, and she's tired of that double door, so I'm going to try to put that double door together and make one door. So that's kind of things that I'll be tackling the next couple of weeks before Spring Fling.
Yes.
Now, let's get to the website and what we're talking about there. And we're going
one more thing.
No.
We talked about Cabbage Patch. We stayed there during Daytona, and we absolutely loved it. We are most likely going to be there during Biketoberfest also. Absolutely loved the place. Got to really spend some time at the Coastlaw Wrestling. They have events.
Great.
They have music playing all throughout the rallies. Great people. Got to get to know some of the bartenders, and
something really cool about the Cabbage Patch. This is crazy to say this. Next year, for Daytona Bike Week, will be 100 years.
Also for Biketoberfest.
It will
because it will be 100 years old.
Okay.
It is the oldest biker bar. So for 2026, it is the oldest bar there in Florida.
Can you believe that?
Biker bar, oldest, 100 years old.
And it's fun as hell. Like the little bar itself, they got it all set up outside. What was so cool, we had the bus. We parked across the way. We would just go chill at the bus and eat and have a few drinks. And then we'd walk across there and just sit down at the bar and just absolutely people watch, enjoy, have great music.
Mm-hmm.
food there and everything. What was cool for us, so we walked back over, Steph would cook us something, and we really just got to chill out. So if you're looking for somewhere when you're in Florida, go check out the Cabbage Patch because you can make it, you can tailor it to exactly what you want. Now,
Yes.
to be honest, it's a little bit of a ride if you're going to go down to Main Street. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that, especially if you're going to have one or two drinks. I get it, but if you're going to drink any, do not do that. You can get an Uber or Lyft, but it'll cost you about $50.
Depending on how
Busy,
busy it is that night, later on the night, fewer drivers, stuff like that. That does kind of raise. But there's a lot of stuff happening in the campground and in the the campground is across the road from the Cabbage Patch, but there's lots of fun stuff happening that you can take advantage of, and if you want to have a few drinks, see some music, live bands, and of course
It's got some great vendors. You can get your oil change there.
you get a tattoo.
Get tattoo, country.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about him.
All right. So yes, the website. We do have. Sorry, your face is out of frame.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm waiting.
We do have raffles still. We haven't added any since the Knives by Nick. Those knives are on the website. We've sold a couple of spots for it, but just know that is still there. We have, I need to actually switch over and turn off the buffalo chip raffle. Let me do that right now before anyone else comes in. Last chance, guys. I'm turning it off.
Okay. So we're going to raffle it off right now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
So if you've purchased raffle spots for the buffalo chip during Sturgis,
so I'm going to tell you really quick what we have. So with the buffalo chip we're fixing to do, we have the HD buckle from Weems. Mama's on here right now. This is her buckle, and it's cool. We also have the Spoonster that Steph and I made. You can go check that out. Let me get it. Of course, I've got it right here, all out of silverware. Steph and I made that. It'd be a great chance to have some cool art in your house. It's heavy. It's there. It'll be something that you'll never see again. Also, Knives by Nick, he made one for Steph, and we're going to raffle the sister one off, is on there as well. We also have the Viking bag, 34 luggage bag. So it's on there. We have Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, full event passes with Primitive RV Camping. They're on there. Also, we got that Legend Suspension Axial Front End. I've been running them for years now. I absolutely love this set. This is going to be, somebody's going to get some amazing set of front suspension for very, very cheap. If you know somebody, even if you buy chances and give it to them, they'll think you're a legend. They'll call you legend.
That's right.
All right. So that's what we got. You go to our website. You can go to Raffles Giveaway and you can go check that out. We also, I got to do this, guys, because we're trying to make some bank here. You can go check out our merch. Steph has re-upped some of our merch. We have quality shirts that fit you well, and the screen printing is on point now. Some of our stuff in the past actually was a little rough. We've got a good printer now, and he's good at us, and our shirts are there. So take a chance, or go look. You don't have to buy a chance. Go look, see if we've got something you like. Order it. Steph will send it to you. We have stickers on there. We have patches on there. We have a few of her benefit shirts, which we haven't pushing them because we're not making anymore. And all you guys that have been wearing them, I've seen a lot of you guys. We thank you so very much. And I want to say really quick, we had so many people come up to Steph down in Daytona and just hugging her and asking her how she's doing. Man, it was just awesome. So now,
sorry guys,
we want to take a minute and say thank you to the Buffalo Chip for providing these tickets to us to raffle off to help Steph. So this is our motorcycle community coming to help us. And we truly do appreciate it.
Probably see this now after you've gone through all of them. But this is our raffle page on our website that shows all of them. You can now see that the official Sturgis Rally kickoff, the camping passes, it is closed now. So sorry guys if you didn't grab a pass because somebody's going to win two.
Two passes.
Go ahead.
So,
sorry.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
I don't either.
I don't even know what you're saying. I'm excited to see who wins. But what the point I was making, it's so hard to stay on point when we're doing this shit.
Yeah, we both have like
ADD. So what I was getting at is the Buffalo Chip guys. Thank you guys so very much for being kind to us. All you guys, you know who I'm talking about. We're looking forward to being up there this year. They had me host a few bike games and shows, and they just let me just absolutely be myself. We stay over at Camp Zero. I would say that most of you can't handle Camp Zero, so don't even go over there. And you can actually don't even go to Camp Zero and go in there and rate it as a 0. Like leave it a remark on Yelp or something. Tell them how shitty it is. So,
it is a lot of fun. A lot of shenanigans happen. They have a lot of events. Last year was the first year that we had, or they had a stage there with some music. So, and they're always growing. That's one thing we absolutely love about the Buffalo Chip is they're always investing in not what makes a bigger party necessarily, but what the bikers and what the people that go, not the consumers,
I don't even know
what the people want.
I don't even know. All I know is I go there because I like it. Camp Zero's our jam. Of course, we run across there to the Buffalo Chip. We have an amazing time, but Camp Zero's our spot.
One place that you do not have to leave because they have everything. They have a little grocery store type convenience store inside, not just like rally food. Sometimes that gets boring, but you can go in there and grab like your bread and stuff like that you might need. But it's one of those things that you never have to leave.
You really don't. And if you love to people watch, you just get up over one of those upstairs bars, sit down. You'll see Woody walking by. You'll see John Travolta. You'll see Marilyn Manson. You'll see the Pope. You'll see.
I saw. Never mind.
You see a lot of people.
And
I know that sometimes when I turn around and look at them, I'm like, holy shit, man, Steph, is that really? And she's like, yeah. I mean, you never know who you're going to see at the Chip.
Yeah.
You really don't. And they got Nickelback there this year.
I know, right? Like, if you, 90s fangirling, kind of.
I need to find a Nickelback shirt.
Yeah.
Bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys, I know you guys are ready. Let's rip. Let's give something away. Let's give these 2 Sturgis Buffalo Chip passes away right now.
Okay.
And see who wins. How are we going to do this?
I'm
like
going
we did the last
to.
time,
We're going to. Let's see here.
Let's give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
I don't know about sound, but let's go ahead and I'm going to try and make this.
I'll make the sound.
Okay. Yep.
Spin it.
All
Spin
right.
it. Okay, Pat. What do we got?
Vanna.
Where's the thing at?
Bam. Okay,
B3.
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 Okay,
B3
so if
PO.
you bought B, so that's row B.
Row B.
Seat number 3.
Okay, how do we do this? So Steph's got her other monitor up, rolling up.
B2.
B2.
B3.
B.
Actually, I have
C7.
I think I have the
J8,
page, see if it was even sold.
B7, A4.
Anybody
out there watching that has B3. B3. Okay. And if you're not watching, we will reach out to you and let you know. And if you don't get back to us at a certain time, we do this again.
Hold on, let me just see if this one has actually been sold, because there was only 54 tickets sold, so this may not be one that was even sold.
Okay, so you bring that up. So Steph is bringing it up on the website. We can see. It's
okay.
Cool.
B3 is still open, so
B3.
It was not sold. So we're gonna spin again.
All right, so we're spinning again. Are y'all ready? So that was not sold.
Okay, let's go. Let's
spin it again. Spinning.
I don't know if y'all can hear the little spinner, but he's making the sound, so.
Bing. What do we got? Stop. H4.
H4.
Was not sold. Okay.
Okay, so maybe the third time. Maybe the third time here is going to be.
Okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
Hold on. Let's see. I have my list here of tickets. So let's.
Ready?
Okay.
Spin it. Damn, come on.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm slower.
Come on.
Okay, so this is the third.
Come on. Where's it at? Where's it at? A8.
A.
Somebody's won it, right? Because that's somebody.
Yes.
That's a body.
Here, let me.
Let's go look. Somebody just won.
I think everyone who has.
So what was it again?
Everyone on here, I can share this and my data thing. Okay, A8. Okay,
That's what we're looking at. A8. So then it tells us who bought what over here at this page.
And it has been purchased. So
it has been purchased.
A8. I'll go under guests. A8. A8 is Molly.
No way.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I know that.
You're shitting me.
That is
awesome. Wait a minute.
A8.
Yeah.
That is
that's
A8.
it. Congratulations.
Yay.
So who you bringing with you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
you guys are on here.
Oh, gosh. Okay, congratulations. Y'all
Those
are going to
awesome.
Sturgis.
Good.
It's going to be a party.
Okay, so.
I'm excited.
What I need you. Your obligation is to, if you need an email, I'll send you an email to some certain people. I want you guys, because I know you will. You guys are very colorful in your words and you're very well spoken. I want you to email them and tell them, I know you guys are excited. I want you to tell them how excited you are, like you're going to tell us.
Yes.
I am
so happy.
Steph, I want you to send them an email with the right person to email.
I will.
Okay.
I will send you. I know your contact information, and I got your address. I'm pretty for sure. So,
shit.
But I have your email also. But I will let certain people there know who you guys are.
Okay,
and y'all
guys.
are the winner, and what you guys need to do as far as getting the right information into your hands. And
you need to start planning your trip now. Get your vacation days lined up and get your bags started. No, you don't have to start packing now, but you could if you're excited like I am. What you would need is just a pair of Speedos and a bra. That's all you need. So you can pack light.
Yeah. Molly and Chris, congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys.
I am too.
It's going to be fun.
So that was the third spin.
Yeah, it took us 3 times.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Hell yeah. Chris said, I may cry. Don't cry.
No cry.
Now, when we all get together and get to hug and have fun at the Buffalo Chip, then you can cry. Maybe the night that Nickelback plays.
Yeah, I'm going to cry when Nickelback plays. So that is pretty damn cool. We know that we're going to have a lot of friends up there. We always do. So like at the Buffalo Chip, the family just keeps on growing. There's been people going there their whole life, man. This is unbelievable, the history that the Chip has. And we were just talking about the Cabbage Patch. And it doesn't really amaze them. We always end up somewhere that has the history because we're drawn to the history.
Yes.
We're drawn to the chaos and the wind.
That's
we always want to look around the bend, right? And these other places. And you can make the Buffalo Chip whatever you want to make it. You can make it as low key as you want. You can make it as big as a party as you want. Anything you want there is there. Just take your time and enjoy it, because before you know it, it's gone. And you're just looking forward to next year. Thank you guys so much for everybody that bought chances on that. We appreciate you. We still have tickets for Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, another great rally here in the hills, closer to our home, not in the Ozarks, but it'll remind you of the Ozarks.
Still a very pretty area in Tennessee.
That's right. So if you didn't win that one, you can go there and take, a couple buyouts on that checker. Yep, take a gander, take a chance. You never know. They just won. And I know they're excited. I can just hear them right now.
Yeah.
You think he's dancing?
Oh yeah.
Doing a jig?
Yeah. You guys need to send me a little video clip of you guys doing a happy dance.
Good.
Or you can save it. I know, Molly, you just said you don't even like concerts, but you're jazzed about Nickelback.
Yeah, I understand. Too. But you guys will be able to get in a place where you're comfortable. I know you'll see me kind of run up front, and I just kind of disappear in the back.
And a lot of times we'll take up like one of the upper balconies to watch the concert, just because down towards the stage, it gets a little compact.
It's crazy.
So
it's fun. Like I said, once again, it can be anything you want. But there's places there that you can get off to the side and enjoy the concert. Honestly, there's a lot of times that we know some people that have some great camping spots that we just kind of sit and chill out. I have a favorite spot that nobody really knows about except for some of us.
I think Jesse does.
across the hill, across the road, up on a hill. We sit up there and just watch the concert. It's pretty cool. But once again, congratulations, guys. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys so very
I'm
much.
excited for y'all.
So, not only, you know, does this show the support that we have, I mean, it really makes a complete circle. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. And we would love to do more.
And talking about appreciation, big shout out to the Chip, the
Thank you.
Buffalo Chip, for giving us those raffle tickets. You know, when we were going through all this stuff, you know, they were like, hey, can we give you guys these? Y'all can raffle them off, give them away, whatever you want to do to try and earn some, get some income for some medications that you're needing at the beginning of the year. And right when I was first diagnosed, that was the biggest struggle. And I can't tell y'all how much that went a long ways. And we appreciate you guys giving those to us. All you guys that are listening, watching, have been following us. We're not going to tell you to save up your vacation days and save up your money to go to a rally or an event. That sucks. The Chip is there in Sturgis is an amazing place. And it's one of a time. Like there's no other. Yeah.
Nothing like it. We
it's
want to
fun. You guys will have
Woody,
have a lot of fun.
Thank you, Woody. Thank you, Damon. We appreciate you so much. Or should we mention everybody else? Some of them are shy.
You all know who you are. I won't call anyone out.
Yeah, he gets shy sometimes.
Yes.
Of course, if you guys see us, a big part of our family is Jesse and Ashley. They've just been so much. They're going to be there with us. You know, I gotta say Cody. I just can't hold your name back. Thanks, Mary.
Yeah. It's a good time. Yeah, let's move on. Or let's move on. Let's move on. Not we're moving on. Let's move on.
It's good stuff, family, man. So,
all right. So
what's our next objective here to talk about?
Our next thing, the next thing that's on our agenda that we're working on, of course, I am trying to make all the content, produce it, and get it out there, especially from Daytona Bike Week. But the next event that we're actually going to be tackling as the Ornery One is the Chopper Shakedown Run, Eureka, and the surprise event that we're trying to get together within the next month.
It'll be fun.
But hopefully maybe next week we will have a little bit more information that we can share on that.
And if you guys come over here, if you need a place to stay and camp out, the farm is pretty amazing. It's just right down the road from Eureka. It's just a little out of town there. It's a gorgeous ride, actually. It's a good place. I don't know what they have on their agenda for Spring Fling. I honestly don't know. But, of course, you know, Picture of Harley Davidson will be doing all their stuff like they always do. Their Rainwater Holt and Sexton will be there. I'll be there. Lucky Larry will be there. Steph will be there. Hank will be there. I can tell you this. We are flying in a buddy of ours, and she is a professional photographer. So, on our ride, what we are thinking about doing is I will drive the bus over, and Steph is going to take her little Yukon, and we think we're going to put our buddy in the back of the Yukon, and she'll be able to take some good pictures as we ride over. So we're really going to try to do something special with this ride. I know there's a few other rides going on out there too. You can go check them out, but they won't be near as cool as the Ornery ones.
That's true.
That's true. So, and keep in mind too, ours is a free ride.
Yeah, we want you to.
It's not going to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go for the ride. It's going to be around noon.
Free ride. We want you to, if you're going to spend money during the event, put it back into the community. There's a lot of small businesses. Eureka Springs is relatively small. It is a touristy town, but it is a very small community. And it's right outside of Rogers, which Rogers has now taken over Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, which we're thankful for because that's a rally we didn't want to see die out.
Thanks,
although it's changed a little bit, but it is still living, and that's another thing that we're happy to see happen. But Eureka Springs is a relatively small community. If you're going to come to the rally, put some money into the community and support some of those businesses there. They do struggle in the off season.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it's a touristy town, so in the winter, it's tough.
Drop some places that we like to eat. Spring on Main.
Yeah, Spring on Main. Yeah.
Go check that out upstairs. Get their wings, get their burger. It's a good place. It's just what we're looking for. Now,
Yes.
it can get very busy. If you want some pizza, go down to Chelsea's.
Yes.
So
And that's
Chelsea's,
not just pizza, that's a nightlife also.
well, I was fixing to get into that. So
Sorry.
the pizza upstairs is great, and Chelsea means so much to us because if you don't know, Steph and I got married there at 11/11/11 night by a pirate and all of our buddies that came in. So we call that the living room of Eureka. So you want to people watch and you want to go have some good drinks, and the boys behind the bar know how to make a good drink.
Yep.
I'm thinking of you guys. That's a great place to go as well. Now, if you're wanting to look for something a little bit different, you can go up to the Gravel Bar. Gravel Bar's up top before you drop off down in Eureka on Spring Street. It's a great place too, and they have rooms there that are perfect for a lot of us to row right into and walk right into a room. You can go up there and eat good food, and they have live music. They'll be jamming. It's a great, cool little place to hang out.
Yes.
And you don't have to get all the way down into Main Street
Yes.
if you don't want to.
Another place that we just found over the weekend, basically, what was it, Friday or Saturday? Saturday? It was Saturday. We went over to Eureka and had like a late lunch, early dinner at McGardy's restaurant, Irish pub. I hope I'm saying that right.
Right.
But yeah,
It was shocking.
we posted it on our social media today.
It's just a little
It
old bitty
was
place, like a
so
lot of stuff is in
good.
Eureka. It's not what you think. Like you roll up to it, it looks like a little building. It's cool, but when you walk in, it has so much charm, and that's what we talk about when we talk about Eureka Springs is the charm of the city because it is an old mountain town. So you think of like if you go to Sturgis and you go out to Deadwood, about the same air, little different, but reminds you a ton of each other.
Yeah.
Ton of each other.
Yes.
So, like I said, quaint, cool, lot of attitude. You can go wherever you want and get something different. So
Yes.
don't be afraid to bounce around. There's some other places there too. Legend Saloon up top is one of the oldest bars up there. I want to remind you guys too, Eureka Springs is amazing because there is no stoplights. There is no stop signs really.
Not really. I mean, there's a few of them, but
No stoplights.
yeah, there's no stoplights in this town. It's kind of like a mountain town. The town and shops and stuff are built into the hillsides.
Another place to eat.
It's so if you're going to downtown Eureka Springs, I don't really recommend wearing high heels. Don't wear like your fancy shoes out. Wear some walking shoes because it is a town that you want to. Oh, check out this shop, and oh wait, no, let's go grab coffee here, and then
Another
walk.
place good to eat in the mornings. A breakfast place.
The filling station.
The filling station, which is up on top. That's a
Also-
good place. Then
Also, the annex.
the annex.
The annex is
Cool.
a very awesome place, and they have amazing coffee and drinks, pastries. A really cool shop.
And then, Pig Trail Harley Davidson. So they have Eureka Springs Harley Davidson over there too. So it's up top. So you can find us very easy. But they have shirts and some parts, but it's mostly,
It's a remote store
remote
for
store.
Harley Davidson, so don't expect to be able to go roll into Eureka Springs Harley Davidson and get your oil changed
No.
or even your tire fixed, whatever. It is a remote store, so
Good
like you're
Rogers.
more of a clothing type
yeah.
outlet store.
Yeah, it's cool. You
Just
want to go
heads up.
check that out. You need some tires and oil change and all that. Just head over to Rogers. You'll probably
Yeah.
go there anyway. They're really good at working you in, especially if you're traveling.
Yes.
Just go talk to Lucky Larry.
Yep. What else?
Shit, man.
We don't have a, you guys watch us, if you watch us weekly or if you've only caught us once or twice, we don't have a script and we don't have an outline of how our lives feed. We just get on and talk. And some people might not like that, but some people can just have to deal with it.
Well, I
This
mean,
is our life and we have fun with it and we want you guys to be a part of it. So we will be posting more details on the ride for the shakedown run. I will be
So we're gonna get real quick. We'll do a health check on you. What did they say today?
Well, all I can say is what the notes had said from the radiology, but they will have to finish reading the report and get that prepared to send to my doctor, and then she can share with me. I know that I go back in 6 months, and that it is probably benign, that the spot has not changed since October. So that's that. And I know I didn't even tell you yet. But
Well, I know.
I think that it said that the classifications of what the spots look like were consistent with this big long word of something that is probably benign and harmless. So recheck again in 6 months, I believe. And again, all of this is from what I'm just kind of reading and gathering. My doctor, whatever I feel, of course, if it starts to get larger, or if I start experiencing pain, then my doctor, I'm sure she will be like, she's been on my side. She's my advocate. I'm just going to say it. She's a badass.
Yep.
But so far, what I think is we are good to go for another 6 months. So.
What about your thyroid?
Okay, so yeah, Friday I go down to Little Rock. I go to Little Rock in Arkansas to the Arkansas Heart Hospital. Within the Heart Hospital, which is where I see my cardiologist. She's with the Arkansas Heart Hospital. They have 2 endocrinologists actually there in the institute, because the thyroid is actually really directly in line and plays a huge part with heart conditions. So I am going to see an endocrinologist there, which is like your thyroid hormone doctor. The ultrasounds that I've had over the last 3 years of my ultrasound, it does show that it's grown a little bit. And in all of my tests that I've had for my thyroid, it is functioning and it is working. I'm going to open this other screen because that pink screen is driving me crazy. My hormone is working, and all my levels are within range. It's just got cysts all over it. So how we feel and how my doctor feels is, if it plays any part of the heart failure or has anything in relation, we're going to take it out. Once I do get it taken out, though, I would be on hormone replacement medication for the rest of my life for my thyroid. But like I said, it's functioning and it's working. It just has cysts all over it. And now if it plays a part, if it's affected my heart at all, we will see. We'll see what the endocrinologist says.
Then we've been struggling with one medication that our insurance wouldn't pick up. We've had our insurance drop now 3 times throughout the first of the year.
Yep.
We've just got our insurance back up, so they've had to trade her off on a secondary, which is, I'm not even going to try to get into it. It's a different medicine, but it does the same thing.
Yeah, Farxiga.
We had her on some medicine on the way down to Daytona. We had to wean her off of that because it was messing with her psycho. So she was getting depressed and dark. So we immediately took to that, told Doc, and she's like, okay. They were like, we got to take you off. They agreed that sometimes that can occur. Also, she was taking another medication because she has, after her brain tumor, and they've taken that out, she has some problems with nerves, basically. That's what it is, nerve pain. So she was on a medication there, but it was not working well with the medication for her heart. So,
which it's bound to happen when you have so many different medications
16.
in the same daily routine, that there are going to be some that cross over and not cross over, and work well together and not work well together. So that's that in a nutshell.
When you wonder what we're doing, that's what we're doing. At the end of the day, we're surviving. We have a big goal that we want to reach for what we're doing. We also have our life that we're leading.
Leading.
Maybe leaving. And you want to do the best that you can for each other and support each other emotionally and physically, take care of each other. But it's, I'm just being really flat and honest here. It was really, really good for us to get out. Although it wasn't on the bike and it was totally different for me, it was good for us to get out. It took us about, like I always say, about 300 miles of just riding or driving now, and it started kind of flaking away a little bit. Mm-hmm. We got out there, we still were dealing with her medication. As we were coming back, she started getting, I thought, coming around a little bit. Then I kind of dropped off because we had a lot of emotional roller coaster down there, meeting people coming to us, telling what they're going through, just really these big connections. So our emotional is just going up and down. It's been crazy as hell. we have so much support out there. One person, like I said earlier, Weems, hanging out with that whole crew, it was just basically fellowship and it was therapy. Pete and Izzy, that was JoJo. You guys, it was total therapy. We had a big session with them. Some other people too that I'm not going to talk about, but it was really encouraging and it helped us tremendously. But it's easy to just want to just roll up in a ball and just let life kick the shit out of you. And that's what it's felt like. We've had our ass kicked here lately. So it's nice. And we are now, I'm starting to kind of gear up now, which I should have done it 3 months ago. And I had all this stuff planned and pushing, but we couldn't. I wouldn't. Couldn't. So now I'm starting to start percolating now. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we're a little bit behind, but that's why we're just not so geared up this year. But I think it's going to turn out really well.
We were in a very unknown, unfamiliar, didn't know what to expect situation. I know you guys all understand that too. So, yeah. So, lots of stuff coming up. A lot of things that we're excited about. And we're going to keep on rolling. And can't wait to share the big news.
It's just crazy as we've traveled in the circuit that we got into, the people that we know. And you never know when they're going to come into play, as we are for them. So there's some cool opportunity here, and we'll see what happens. But it could be a lot of fun. And I'm just looking forward to riding the chopper and getting out for a spring fling. Sorry, guys, I'm dealing with some stuff right now. So really looking forward to it. I just cannot wait to hear the chopper thump.
Me too. I'm excited.
You should be.
I know some people have already heard it.
They have.
2 people that are watching this.
They have.
All right, guys. My stomach has started to growl, and I've got spaghetti on my mind. So, got my mind on spaghetti and spaghetti on my mind.
Laid back, sipping on gin and juice.
All right, guys. I'm going to let this one do the closing because he's so good at the openings and the closings, and I'm just good at the, yakking in between. So take it away. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's how. And I need to say y'all. I say guys all the time, and I need to say y'all, but I don't.
Y'all. Oh, and all of our hearts are out to everyone that's been affected by the
Absolutely.
storms and tornadoes this last week.
Absolutely.
That's one thing that I absolutely love, but also hate for the spring and the fall is because the warm or colder weathers kind of clash together and shit happens.
It's an Arkansas,
so I do.
baby.
Our hearts are out there for everyone. All those towns. Jonesboro got hit hard. There was a couple others. Even here in Harrison, we didn't have any major damages or fatalities, but we did have a lot of trees and limbs over. A friend of mine, a tree fell on her car.
Sorry,
and Amanda. Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. But anyways, all of our hearts are out to you guys. Yeah.
And what?
I don't know what else I can do. I can't go and fix it.
I know it.
And I hate that.
That's how I feel about you. Ooh, it is. When you got big hearts, it really does play, and that's the good thing about everybody that's watching here. I want to say thank you guys so very much for having that big heart and rallying around Steph and doing what you do for us. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in like you do every Monday night as we can go live. Go on our website. We post something, sharing is caring. We've kind of tried to lay off the heart stuff here lately. We got so sick of tired of talking about it. But this rally coming up, Spring Fling, that's all what it's going to be. We're going to rally around the heart. We're going to rally around Steph. We're going to rally around our community and all of you guys that have rallied around us. Come hang out with us. Take the ride with us. Free ride. And do that shakedown run with Maxwell House. It's going to be fun. We'll be going live again next Monday night. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time because we are back here in the Ozarks. Hopefully we'll be able to share you more with the shakedown run and what we're going to be doing there in Eureka Springs. That will be coming up pretty quick. We had some people reach out if we're going to go to Fandango. Not sure if we're going to make Fandango. I'd like to make Fandango, but we don't know if we can do that with everything that we got going on. If you haven't been, definitely go. It's a cool thing. It's just so much stuff to see in one little area. Great swaps meet. They do drag races.
And that is at the Giuseppe's.
Where?
Is it Giuseppe's?
No.
County Fair?
No, it ain't
Fairgrounds?
Giuseppe's.
What is that?
Oh, Giuseppe's Pizza.
Fandango. I thought it was. Go ahead.
They
Go
might
ahead.
want pizza, but it's a great place, a great swap meet. You'll see some cool people there. Last year we got to meet Oliver Peck, Audra, of course. Nick was there. Knives by Nick. Who else? Danger Dan. Helm was there taking pictures like always. So you never know who you're going to run into down there. Bebo, whatever his name was.
I think that was his name.
Bebo, yeah, he's got some crazy shit.
And
man.
I think it is. I don't know how you say that, but I think it is Giuseppe. Spelt different than Giuseppe's.
Fuck if I know. Anyway, you can go check
Y'all
that out.
go
if
find
you're
out how
down
you
there.
say that and let us know.
We had a lot of fun last year. Okay, I'm just going to keep on rambling. Is there anything else you want to add?
Go check out the rest of our raffles that we have on website. I don't think we're going to be adding any more until we can get some of those off of there and into y'all's hands. And then ones we will be adding, we'll be going to pay it forwards and stuff like that. So, yep.
Congratulations,
Molly and Chris.
Molly and Chris, for winning those passes, full event passes there at the Buffalo Chip there in Sturgis 2025. I can't wait to see the nudes. Just joking. Come on, that's a joke. Anyway, guys, congratulations. So I'll sign off. Thanks to each and every one of you that have tuned in and chimed in tonight. We'll see you next Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Until I see you here, or I see you somewhere out here on the road. Maybe we're at Rogers, maybe on my chopper, maybe on the road line, maybe in the bus. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in. Y'all stay ornery.
Bye.
That was horrible closing.
I think you did good.
Okay.